I glance around the room and see two girls, and Monica approaching me, one by one.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
It's a pleasure meeting you as well. My name's Zero. Extend my hand to her. She's a bit nervous at first, but she eventually shakes it. May I ask what your name is, madam? Okay. Cool it, buddy.
Alright, we know who his favorite girl is.
S-tier comedy, mod is B. Yeah, the comedy's actually kind of... When the mod has to be funny...
They spelled Madame wrong, and they're supposed to put a comma in the middle of it. I'm pretty sure.
Madame!
Madame.
It was not madam? I thought it was madam. Yeah, that is madame, huh?
I mean, yeah. There's supposed to be a comma somewhere, I'm pretty sure, in the middle of the word. So they spell madam. I don't think there's supposed to be an E. I think there's supposed to be comma, and then like AM, and then...
Sayori looks a bit surprised by my word choice.
I didn't know he knew that word. Oh. It's Yuri.
Yuri! I remember her now. She tends to be like this. She's a shy person, just like me at times. Yuri. Nice to meet you, once again. Seriously, Sayori? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Is there something wrong with my attendance, madam? Why are we talking like a butler?
Madam.
Madam?
Oh, but she hates that.
No! I just expected Sayori to bring in someone else. Not that I hate you or anything. I extend my hand towards her. She reluctantly extends her own in return. Zero, nice to meet you. Natsuki.
Ah, Zero, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
Monica, it's been a while. How's the year going so far?
It's been going pretty well.
Well, don't shit! I was just like hitting my desk, and I didn't know the space bar was right there, so I was like, oh god!
I heard you like Hulk slam the space bar.
Cause I was like, that was like a very abrupt like conversation. That's not how things do. Like that was like just a very like abrupt stop. Like just, it's been going pretty well. Then just bop. Like, not even, like, a mention of, like...
Oh, my God.
Like, not even, like, a little bit more... Like, that was just too abrupt of, like, talking.
Just the fact that the conversation ended like that, and then you just slam on your spacebar. That was so funny, oh, my God.
It was amazing. Also, there was something I actually want to talk about, but I'll probably say it at the end of this. Something I thought was kind of interesting. Not like a problem, but, like... It's something I thought was kind of interesting. Something I would have thought.
Come sit down, Zero. We made room for you at the table.
Is it someone's birthday? What? I don't understand.
I don't either.
You're so silly, Zero.
I think he hit his head too hard.
I think he did. When he fell out of that chair that one time and passed out abruptly, I think something happened.
I'll go get the cupcakes.
Oh, because there was cupcake. Okay, but she should have mentioned... Okay, I get the joke now. But she didn't mention the cupcakes yet.
Yeah, he's like saw them. He like saw them, but like we didn't see them,
like
so
that's what I'm like.
Happened.
Like if she mentioned, "Come sit down. We made room for you at the table," and then he's like, I look over at the table and notice that there's cupcakes scattered about, and you'll be like, is it someone's birthday? Like, that would have made more sense. But it's the fact that the cupcakes weren't even mentioned yet.
What if this mod script was like put through Google Translate and then put
it
back
wasn't.
into English?
Someone already made a mod like that.
Oh.
It's just the base DDLC Google translated multiple times.
I want to play that.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, I feel like, because like at first I'm like, why is he saying this? And I'm like, oh, because the cupcakes. I know Libatina in chat was able to pick up on that he was talking about the cupcakes. It's like, yeah, but I felt like the cupcakes should have been mentioned a little earlier.
I feel like the person playing shouldn't have to pick up on things. They should be able to know what they're talking about. Unless the point is for them to have to pick up on something, but like, You know
Hey,
what I mean?
I made them, so I'll go get them. You go prepare the silverware. Silverware? You don't need
We're gonna
silverware
eat
for
cupcakes with a
cupcakes.
fork?
If I was like, you eat cupcakes with your hand.
Then how about I make some?
respectful here?
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. I decide to sit near Monica, just in case she has any new information for me. Anything new about her situation right now?
Not yet. Everything seems fine for me. I'll let you know if I find anything new. Have you found anything strange yet?
Not yet. Same as you said, everything seems fine. I sort of had a hard time coming here and finding my class, though.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you where everything is.
Yeah, but at least everything's good for now. Let's just focus on the issue at hand. We can talk more later. That's another thing. That exchange was also kind of uncomfortable, too. Not uncomfortable, it was like unnatural. Like, she was like, did you find anything yet? Like, so it's like, did you find anything weird yet? Like, she should have been like, I don't know, how about you? Like it could have, yeah, like the dialogue doesn't have like the dialogue feels off. Yeah, like that's the only way I can really describe it. It doesn't feel natural when they talk.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like they're just kind of like, it feels like robots talking to each other.
It kind of does.
Okay, you guys ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. They look tasty.
So cute!
That was very illiterate. There was like, it said a dozen white and then comma. That was weird. That was not right.
You want to know the weirdest thing? Because now that I've read this line so many times, I want to talk about this. So every time I've read Sayori saying so cute, I've always said so cute instead of so cute. I've noticed that. I've always read it.
I thought she does say so cute. It's
No,
not with the,
she says, no, she says it like that every time. Because the funny thing is, I remember it. She says, so she holds out the U in cute, but I never read it like that. I always hold out the O.
No one's ever read it like that. That's weird.
Like,
Never heard anyone
she's
read it
supposed
like
to be saying, like, so cute.
Yeah.
But I always put so cute. Like, I've always said it like that. It's weird.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks to her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, she sounds like, it's delicious. Bad manners, but it's cute nonetheless. Who cares about manners in the fucking club? Like, it's the fucking club. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at it like this was Master Chef with Gordon Ramsay. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. I finally bite down on the cupcake. Yeah, this thing is sweet and full of flavor. A bit too sweet, however, but fine. This thing is sweet. Feels like I'm eating food at a high-end restaurant.
There are so many misplaced commas.
There are, and I just didn't want to mention them, but there's a lot. And Erd is sitting there like, no! Erd's having Vietnam flashbacks when we send him our stuff to play test. He's like, no! Missed commas!
Missed commas.
Missed commas, no commas, and misplaced commas. It's like, it's what he dreams of at night.
Yeah.
It's his nightmares. Even though I've never been to one. Man, I wish I could go to the Tower of the Canadians and fancy myself a dinner there. What place is that?
I don't know. It's probably in Canada somewhere.
At least you guys aren't this. Thank you, Erd. I appreciate the compliment.
At least we're not bad writers.
At least we're not as bad with the commas, I think, is mostly.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, what the fuck is Tower of the Canadians? You don't know about this, Monica?
I have no idea what this is.
That's a place?
I don't know.
I need to know what place this is.
Let me like do a Google
I'm
search
looking
real
it up on
quick.
my
Oh, you're
phone.
looking it up. I was gonna do.
I mean,
so
actually, you can
didn't
look it
have
up so I can read. That's a better idea.
Yeah.
That's what it means to be a pro at making cupcakes. Did you make these cupcakes for me by any chance? What? It's not like I made them for you or anything. That's why I asked if you... Well, that's not an appropriate response. Because that was the question I asked, Natsuki. Oh, I didn't mean to assume that. I was just wondering. My bad. He returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? I thought schools don't let you carry hot steam stuff.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't the hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
It doesn't exist.
Oh, okay. So it's probably a place they made up.
Literally, the only thing I found is called 360, the restaurant. It's like a tower, and there's a restaurant on top of it.
All you had to do was say no, Natsuki. Yeah, that was like, her reply could have easily just been no. Or like, no, since it's supposed to be like tsundere Natsuki.
Yeah.
She could have been like, no, why would you think that? You're right, it does help relax the mind to think differently. Thanks, Yuri. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief before sitting down at the table. I hope it didn't stress her out too much. Wait, so they even, like, got rid of Monica's teasing, too. Man. Because remember, that's the point where Monica goes, don't worry, Yuri's just trying to impress you. And then she's like, that's not... I'm pretty sure that's... They got rid of that, too. Man, I like those parts.
Yeah.
It was like, they don't have the...
It's okay.
Why is... I think that's one thing. I can definitely tell what they're trying to do is make the MC seem like a nicer guy. But, like, the problem is he feels too nice. He feels like he's just pandering to everybody.
He's hitting on everyone.
He just feels like he's just pandering to everybody. Like he's all like, my bad.
MC, don't you have a job right now? What are you doing?
Like he's just like, my bad, Natsuki. And he's just like, oh yes, it does help me relax the mind. Like he just feels like he feels too, yeah. I'm also getting the panderer simp vibe. I didn't want to use the word because the word simp is just so dead now. But yeah, it's like, he feels like he's, yeah, it's like, so that's why I said pandering. But yeah, it's like, it feels like he's like pandering to everyone now. He feels too,
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I feel like he doesn't feel as relatable anymore. He feels like he's just like trying to be nice to everybody for no reason. Like I feel like he could have kept his old response in the base game.
Looking cool, Joker.
I take back what I said. Zero skip to Sayori's death already. No! Also, thank you for the 500 bits, but no!
So, what made you consider the literature club?
Well, I've had it on my mind since Sayori mentioned it this morning. I was checking out some clubs, and she asked if I wanted to join hers. And I accepted her request, and this is what got me flat on the floor right now. I mean,
He's still on the floor?
You meant earlier, yeah. You're on the floor right now? Help me, Monica. It's getting hard to breathe.
This is a good cupcake.
Yeah, this cupcake's really good. Too bad it tastes like floor.
Too bad there's dust bunnies on it now.
Yeah. How is he doing this? He's a really good ventriloquist.
That's nice of you to do. Sayori loves to talk about you every day. Not every day.
Oh, come on. You always mention him somewhere in a conversation between us.
Anyways, we'll make sure you feel right at home.
Also, that's a little stalkerish now. I mean, that's a little obsessive. Wait, so hold up. Oh, no. So Sayori tries to mention MC at any point in any conversation, but she's also like, I'm glad you're not a sleazebag like you've been acting like for these past 2 years. What the? So does she not like us or does she like us? I'm so confused.
There's not even like a word for that. This is she's being weird.
She's bipolar.
It's bipolar.
As president, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
The teasing is too far, but having her friend out, having her friends out her as a stalker, that's fine. That's fine that they can out her for fucking always talking about him. That doesn't make things awkward in case he doesn't actually share the same feelings as her.
Yeah.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. And again, it's still quite new, isn't it? It must be hard to start a club from scratch, but I already see this place as having a lot of potential.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in pulling all their efforts into starting something brand new. I'm confident, however, that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Yeah! Oh, I did too.
Yeah!
I wanted to get into it. I'm sorry. I just wanted to enthusiastically agree with everyone else. Okay, I'll leave now. And all the chat's like, yeah! Yeah! Such different girls. All interested in the same goal. That's what makes each of them special. Even if I'm already a graduate.
So, Zero, what kind of things do you like to read?
Manga, law, a bit of fiction. Law?
Law?
Oh, you know, law. Like, what the Jesus? One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. MC is Phoenix Wright. Dun dun.
I like to
Law
read
and
about
order.
war.
Dun 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 dun. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Did someone say law?
Did someone say law?
I love lawyers. I love Ace
court.
Attorney.
Yeah.
Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Something that I said might have struck her. Clearly it was the law. What about you, Yuri?
Let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me. I like a lot of things. All but Natsuki's shitty poems. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, it's not law.
It's not law.
Where's the court cases in it? Come on. Ghostbusters is the best horror film, and they at least get sued. It's not even a horror film. The only thing I can see on how this MC is different is because he said he graduated high school and knows how to do coding. So it's not far-fetched to think this MC is a bit smarter than the dense one we were used to. Yeah, they at least give an explanation to why he isn't so dense, but I feel like he's also like, he's too polite. That's what I'm saying. It's like they made him like way too polite, which I guess would make sense because maybe it's like, oh, he's grown up a bit, you know? So he's overly polite. Maybe that's just how he is. But I'm like, I feel like they made him too overly polite to where he's not even like fun to talk to.
This day, like this real life day, has been going by very slowly, and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit.
It's okay, Monica. It'll be all over soon.
It's been like 2 hours, and it's not midnight yet, and I feel like it's supposed to be like
Not
2 in the
midnight
morning.
for you, at least.
Yeah,
It's
for
probably
me.
because we went back. It's probably because you're still getting used to daylight savings.
But like, I've been used to daylight savings. This is the first day of
I don't know.
focus.
You're just having one of those slow days. I don't know. Today's
Maybe,
been neutral
yeah, I'm
for
just
me.
having a slow day.
Yeah, grown-ups are always throwing out the madams. Yeah, you know those grown-ups always throwing out the... I know I was walking to the store the other day.
Always misspelling madam.
Yeah, I went to the store the other day. Friggin' shop clerk, he hits me with a how do you do.
How do you do?
Hits
You
me
didn't
with
go
a
shopping.
hits me with a how do you do, fine sir. I'm like, oh. I'll say I didn't go shopping, not in this climate. But,
You never go shopping.
yeah, I shop with Walmart delivery.
You do.
You want me to shop in this area? You know what's happening outside? The Backstreet Boys are still performing.
I mean, yeah, but I've had to go to the grocery store like 5 times during it.
Yeah, well, that's because you don't know about the Walmart freaking delivery.
I haven't gotten a ticket yet. I'm fine.
Exactly. I don't want to risk getting a ticket. Just because you haven't gotten it yet doesn't mean everyone's got to go to the concert. I can listen to Backstreet Boys in my house, thank you. Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind.
That's alright. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
See, there's teasing now.
Yeah. Oh, it's when Natsuki gets teased, it's fine.
Yeah, cause fuck her. Fuck Natsuki.
I will agree, he's way too fancy. Even us older people will greet new people in a casual way. Hello there, madam. I hope my presence does not perturb you.
I don't even think any like 50, 60-year-old says madam.
Yeah, it's like he's a little too, like I said, he feels a little too pandery. To the point where it's like, I don't really like him.
He's being a simp.
Sorry, settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, do you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes.
Why do you care? I think that's impressive for someone to do. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
What makes you say that?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your... Excuse me, am I boring you?
I'm sorry, Yuri. Continue.
Exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
You're right. I'm not very confident in my writing either. I remember I have issues presenting projects or a book report in the past. I'm sorry for judging you a bit too quickly, Natsuki. I should have considered your perspective there. What the, like, what? You're right. I'm sorry, Natsuki. I clearly attacked you. Like, what? What is he even apologizing for?
Oh my goodness.
Like, that's what I'm saying. They made him way too polite. He's way too nice. So when we get the choices later, Gallon, can we kill MC first? Like, what is he even apologizing for?
This is supposed to be a mod where your choices matter, but nothing's happened yet.
Yeah, nothing's happened just yet. Like, we be judging her. It was just asking a simple question. He didn't even know, so why does he have to apologize? Wasn't he just saying, like, I appreciate that you write? Yeah, he was just like, oh, that's pretty cool that you write. And I was just like, maybe you could share it sometime. And then she just said no, and it's like, okay.
Okay.
You didn't have to apologize. It wasn't like she was deeply hurt by that. He didn't know.
Wants to make me share.
Like, why would he have to? It just feels weird.
Yeah.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki and Zero feel comfortable enough to share theirs.
Nice.
I don't have writing. What? I don't even have writing. What? I just have projects and book reports. You guys want me to present my book report? I mean, okay. You guys want to hear about the Cold War? I mean, by all means.
Why did you do a book report on the Cold War?
He likes reading law. Are you surprised?
That's not... The law isn't like...
Fine. You want to hear my book report on Brown versus the Board of Education?
I don't know what that is.
It's because you're Canadian. It's not... You guys learn about it, like, later.
All Canadians learn things that Americans learn like 3 years later.
They don't teach you all our shit.
To.
Yeah, they don't teach you all our shit. They just fucking... At least some schools. Some schools are weird. Schools
like,
have different curriculums.
They're like, we're running out of shit. I guess we'll teach you about the Cold War, even though it's none of our fucking business.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Javi. Are we forgetting that we are player and not MC? No, we're not forgetting that. It's just the player's boring. That's our point. Like, I remember we are player. It's just the player is boring. Like, I understand if they want to make him, like, reply in different ways, which I'm getting that they're doing, but the things that they're making him do, like, he feels way too pandery. He's like, it feels like he's trying, like he's trying to make sure he's not stepping on anyone's toes, but it's like, whose toes is he, like, it's like he's apologized for things that's not even his fault.
I don't know.
It just feels weird. You're boring, Zero. You're too pandery. I do the opposite. I never give you guys what you want. Where's Fruit's moniker out? Exactly.
Oh no, he mentioned it.
You keep talking like that, it gets delayed another month.
Uh-oh.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
Me too. I'll sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Hmm?
Let's all go write let's all go write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zero?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Speaking of me...
I'm talking about me for a second.
Speaking of me... Time to open a small birthday present for them. I want to join the literature club.
Wait, you're actually joining the literature club? You're not serious, right?
Wait, what? She just said that you're a new member, and now you're like, I'm joining the literature club.
Yeah.
Isn't she supposed to say this after he says that?
Yeah, I feel like they... So, obviously what happened here is that they... So, they took the fact that the base game, he's like... Because I think they forgot that they're not waiting for him to be confirmed into the club. They're forgetting about the fact that MC literally goes, wait, I didn't even say I joined this club. Like, they forgot that he's the one who brings up the conversation into them not thinking he's going to join the club. And then he says, fine, I'll join the club. They forgot about that part because it's like, technically, they're supposed to already feel like he is joining the club. He just didn't have to say anything. Yeah, it's like they just forgot that it feels like they added too much and they could have just took that part out. Like, they could have easily just took it out because now it's like it just kind of doesn't make sense. It's funny, though. Also, what the hell? He's technically already in the club, yeah. Who said you're too lazy with the gift subs right now? Don't call Libatina lazy for not giving out gift subs, okay? That's actual money. And they also gave out a lot yesterday. I was just kidding, but alright. Yeah, you better be. But also be careful with that, though. That is text. It's kind of hard to read tone in text. Because I wasn't sure if you were kidding. I was like, don't. You be careful there, mister. Or misses. I don't know which one. I don't know which one. I'm not gonna assume. I was like, yo, be careful there, people. So don't be all like, oh, you're lazy with the gift subs. I was just making sure that no one was like expecting Libatina to like gift sub them. This mod is losing cool points for me. It hasn't lost cool points for me. It fits the criteria still of the problems I've had with it. I'd say it's still around B. You're not throwing enough money at 0. Yeah, it's like, I hope there wasn't people who actually, someone was actually thinking that. I know luckily you were joking. But I was just like, I just wasn't sure at the time. I was just making sure. I'm serious.
Oh my gosh, this makes me super happy. Even though I thought you were already gonna be in the club to begin with.
Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. I smile. Seeing her happy makes me happy.
You really did scare me for a moment with that announcement.
What announcement?
He didn't have an announcement. All he said was, speaking of me, I'm joining the club. And they're just like, what?
Monica's just like,
well, yeah, you are joining the club. What? I thought we established that. Sayori, where did you get this guy? I don't know. I think he hit his head too hard.
I've come to make an announcement. I'm joining the literature club. That's kind of like if I like started streaming and I was like, guys, I've come to make an announcement. I am streaming on Twitch. But it's like, Zero, you're already streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch. I am streaming on Twitch. Like, it's just like, that was already decided. By definition, that would count as an announcement. It does count as an announcement, but I don't know why it scared Yuri. Why would Yuri be scared about that? Wait, I thought this was Mixer. No, the layout isn't obnoxious. That's how you could tell it's not Mixer. If you just came here for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed about it. But at least you joined, I guess.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Hey, man, I mean, at least they made him join the club early. At least it wasn't like Fruits, where they waited until the entirety of the end of Chapter 1 to be like, I'm joining the club, even though he would visit the club, like, daily before that. So it was like, why even delay him joining the club if we kind of figured he was gonna join the club? So I was gonna say, at least it's not like that, so I'll give him credit. At least we already joined it. Thanks, everyone. Let's make the club the best club of 2022. Oh, it takes place in 2022? Alright. I mean, of this school year.
Back.
You missed it. It was another problem, but... I mean, they like made him say, like, I'm joining the club. It was, like, weird. Oh, you were here for that? Okay. That was way too close for comfort.
I wasn't here for your explanation on it, but I was
You don't
the one
really
who
need an
brought it up.
explanation. Yeah, you can't. You don't need an explanation. You figured why it's weird.
I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Zero, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
I won't disappoint you.
Also, good job on how you did today. You made everyone happy.
I've changed since the last time we met, Monica. Maybe you're just getting used to it.
Maybe. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Zero.
See ya.
Hey, Zero.
What's up, Sayori?
No transition.
Yeah, that was just instant, like, jeez.
Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Never understood Sayori from the start. Like, I wonder why she's so cheerful when I'm around. I suppose she's just that one person who reminds me of my childhood back home. I used to be hyperactive, cheerful, and fun-loving, just like her. The things she does every day remind me of that. I really miss that old part of me, so seeing someone do the same as I'd had brings back memories. Is the Backstreet Boys concert gone? Can we come out of our bunkers now? I guess in this world, the Backstreet Boys have finally stopped their tour. My god, finally.
I suppose they have.
Too bad here. I hear they're going for a repeat. they're
definitely going for a repeat.
They're going for an encore. No.
People wanted more.
The reunion tour. Backstreet's back. All right. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Oh, this is nice. Use the evening background. Everyone seems to be on good terms with each other, and no one has done anything suspicious yet. I haven't found any additional clues either. I just hope they appear early. If not, it may be too late for me to react. That person can strike at any moment, so it's best to know when it will happen. Or what they can do. I say goodbye to Sayori before entering MC's house, and take a look at the time. Looks like night is about to set in quickly. Man, time here flies faster than it does back at home. I should start writing my poem before I forget about it. It's been a while since I last wrote a poem, though, so hopefully it doesn't suck. A few revisions later, I finish my poem and place it somewhere I won't miss come morning. Dang, writing poems isn't easy at all. And they sure as heck make you tired. Take a look at the clock to see what time it is. 11 p.m. I should sleep now. Otherwise, I won't be able to focus on the task at hand tomorrow. I take off the school uniform, turn off the lights in the room, and lie down in bed.
Was there a transition in the middle of that? Did I miss something?
Yeah, there was. There was a wipe left.
Okay.
How does he sleep with the VR? Does he, like, sleep while standing up?
He went through a portal.
So he went through a portal. Right. So he's, like, actually in the game, right?
He's actually in here, yeah.
Is that even VR anymore?
Virtual reality, technically.
Oh, I guess it is virtual reality.
Definition.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm dumb. No, it's an isekai. I guess it is an isekai, huh? I guess this technically makes it an isekai. Comfy. Tomorrow's going to be a long day for sure. Let's just see what it has in store for me. I close my eyes and I'm asleep as in a matter of seconds.
How long has it been?
Hour 34. I was waiting till this day ended to end it, but I'm gonna let him finish who's talking here.
Okay.
Strange. Okay, so this is the person. Strange. Monica's still acting like her normal self. I remember I scared her off to go into his reality. How did she scare him into? How did this person scare her into a reality? If she could just go there whenever the hell she's had to get scared, I feel like this feels way too easy.
I guess when she was running, she ran too far. Popped in.
Yeah, like if Monica just had to do that, how did she really didn't figure this out before? It was that easy?
I don't know.
Is this a boy or a girl? Also, who is this supposed to be?
It's God.
It just feels a little too easy that she just pulled that off. Here, we'll give him a little special voice.
I remember I scared her off to go into this reality. Maybe she figured out she can't leave this place.
Watch it be like a regular person.
Or was she just being sarcastic with her statement? No, I think she's hiding something. Something she doesn't want me to know. I'll get her to leak something. Whether she likes it or not. That Zero, though. Why is he giving me strange vibes? It isn't just me being madly in love with him. I already know that feeling, so it's a girl.
Oh, okay, so this is a girl. You're giving them the wrong voice.
Back to the other voice. Oh, is this like Libatina?
Might be.
Is that what they're using? Like Libatina's the main person?
Could be.
It isn't just me being madly in love with him. I already know that feeling. But something that he says feels off.
Or this monster's just gay. You never know.
I need to conduct my own investigation to find out what's going on with him. Let's see how this day plays out. See, I was thinking it could be other Monica, but like, how would there be two Monicas? It's kind of hard for that, like, unless they explain it. So,
Oh no.
I don't know. I don't think it's two Monicas. I feel like they might be using the Libitina thing. Potentially. We'll see what happens, though. Who knows? But yeah, that's it for this. So one thing I wanted to bring up I thought was kind of weird. I was like, one thing I felt was kind of weird about that he doesn't remember this game, but he's like, that's right, I remember these girls. Honestly, if I played DDLC in like years later, I feel like the one thing I'll remember is when the game gets fucked up.
Yeah.
I feel like I would barely remember Act 1, and I'd mostly remember...
And nothing like that has been brought up, which is weird.
Like, I feel like I would mostly remember Sayori as the girl who hung herself, Yuri as the girl who stabbed herself, Natsuki the girl who cracked her neck, and Monica the girl who kind of made it all happen. I feel like I'd remember... Monica, at least if you remember, like, Act 3 with Monica, like, you would remember the fucked up parts of DDLC, more so you'd remember, like, the vanilla parts.
Yeah, because I barely remember what happens in all the vanilla parts.
I
remember, like, all of Act 2 and 3.
Yeah, it feels kind of weird that he only remembers the Act 1 parts. Maybe the player never got that far. Maybe he got a couple days in and quit. But I feel like they would have mentioned that if that was the case. But yeah, I don't know.
He's in for a ride.
Yeah. Well, I have to see. But yeah, so far, it's an alright mod. Like I said, it probably just needs some grammar fixing here and there and make some things natural. But the story so far is interesting, I guess. The MC needs to be... I don't really like the MC that much. He's too pandery in my opinion, but eh.
Oh, well.
He installed it because he wanted to finish the game. But yeah, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to play this for yourself, the link is in the description below. And yeah, this has been Zero. Peace.